Hey, and we're apparently in the show.
Something happened.
I forgot to hit the loop button. Well, we're started.
I knew that was coming.
We're here.
Sorry.
I almost said, don't forget to hit the loop.
You should have said it.
Almost all of it.
Well, you were cannonballing into that thing, so I figured you was ready. Oh, let's see if we got him back in the mix.
All right, Billiam.
All right, Bill.
You got
Roll Tide.
Are you good? Are you good?
Yeah,
I think he's still in
we're
the
good.
basement.
All righty.
Are you?
Somebody's got to pay the bill around here.
All right. All right, we already got some folks in the chat.
I'm not in the
Eric,
basement.
Roll Tide.
What's
I
up,
like that.
Eric D?
Jeff, I
I
like
got
what
out
you
of
did
there.
with the font.
Yeah, a little
J-Bay.
Oktoberfest.
Got a
What's up, J Bait? Cat Pool in the mix.
Y'all do me a favor. We're a little slow tonight. Go ahead and do all the sharing and retweeting and all that stuff. What's going on? Something going on tonight? Everybody's all over the place. Terry, what's up, brother?
East Carolina's playing too.
There's some
I
baseball.
was watching
Roll Tide, Richard.
Jacksonville
Tide, Roll
State's
Tide.
playing somebody.
Oh, no one cares. Bill's already in the sauce, brother.
Roll
I
down.
say Bill's
Uh,
2 knuckles in. What's up, Nick?
I'm surprised we
Nick.
could get Chris away from that WNBA game.
No.
Chris, you gonna let him talk to you like that?
In triple
you don't want me
overtime,
to
the
respond
final was
because I'm-
38-35 in triple
I've
overtime.
had a potty mouth all day, so
Yeah, I'm sure you have.
yeah.
I hope everybody's week's going great, man. We got a big week coming up this weekend.
Well.
Chris says no. Bill, you're home. You're not in the basement
Been a good
anymore.
week.
Things are looking up.
But
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's been a good week, man. I'm ready for
Oh.
11 a.m. Saturday morning. Keep this
What's
train
that?
rolling.
What's happening then?
We,
Yes,
we're
sir.
fixing to have some tiger meat.
Got Lance in the house. I
I got a
That game
hot-
was fun last week.
What's
I got
up,
a hot
Lance?
take. I got a hot take about that game too. So.
we'll get there. We'll get there. We'll get there. But I think first we need to talk about what happened
What's the
last
hot
week.
take?
Have we not happened about? We didn't do a recap. Nobody did a recap after the game.
Jeff and I did. We hopped
No,
on. Folks were
we
excited.
didn't. Cotton and I did, but you're right. We did not do it.
Yeah, I mean, don't put me. Don't mix
Cotton
me
and
up
I
in the
did.
middle of that.
Nick, it's okay,
I
brother.
didn't.
You're good.
In the chat, our friends in the chat were there too. There was a lot of us in the chat Saturday after the game.
Yeah, Saturday it was popping off, man.
It's
Y'all
about 400
so
something.
hot.
Jackpot.
Yeah, you guys missed it.
Bill,
you got
Jay Walker,
Yeah.
Kayla. Yeah, Johnny
Yeah, I guess
Manziel.
let's give old money bags, old cokehead a big roll.
What's up, Kayla?
Roll Tide, Johnny.
Why
Yeah,
would
I
you
couldn't get on the
associate
thing
with this
post game because I
goofy-
was stuck
He
in
acted
traffic.
an ass. He
Yeah.
acted an ass, on the field. But then he goes, didn't he go on Shannon Sharp's show and talk about just how Bama beat the hell out of Vanderbilt?
Probably. I don't
Now-
understand why
Has he
why
done
was
that?
he there? What was
Manziel
That's
is
what I
trying to just
understand.
be relevant, and he thinks Pavia is like
Jesus, Bill.
Man,
Ah.
it's because he runs around and wears number 2. So Johnny Football decided to gravy train off him, and so he's down there dancing on the sideline, the Dixieland Delight. He's having a good old time, ripping and running, and then he was chased out of there. He was chasing Ty Simpson down after the game to dap him up.
I
Ty
saw
should have said, "Not interested."
While flipping off Alabama fans, he got into an
Yeah.
argument with one fan. I don't know if you guys
So
saw
did
that.
little Diego did too after grabbing his crotch and practicing the victory formation, throwing the
and then-
ball in the air and all that.
Yeah,
And then
he started the game
everybody's
grabbing
going to
his
talk about
crotch.
that's a grown man arguing with a kid. No, that's a grown
Yeah.
man arguing with a grown man.
I'm like, Pavi was older than that guy. But they were classmates. They were freshmen in high school together. That's why he was talking
You've been
trash
playing-
to him because they knew him.
You've been playing college football since 1984.
I mean, seriously, they came to the university together. So
I
he's
saw
like,
that.
Yo,
Jay.
DP.
I saw that, bro. I saw it. How do we feel? I mean, let's jump right in. Let's kind of do a recap of that Vandy game. I don't think Vanderbilt's going to get the respect that they deserve after that game. Vanderbilt, despite what you saw on the field, Vanderbilt's actually a really, really good team. Do you agree with that?
Well, time,
I
fellas.
agree. I think they are.
I don't think they're as good as we made them out to be, but they're a decent, they're
Vanderbilt's
better than they've ever been.
Very good.
I think they're better than we probably think they are. If you want me to be honest,
I think they are.
Looking at the rest of their schedule, I wouldn't be shocked if they won out. I don't
I
think,
think
they're going.
4 to 6 teams that they're better than.
They're going to beat Texas. They're going to beat Texas.
Who's on their schedule?
Let's look at it. You want me to
Better
bring
than
it up?
Kentucky.
Why don't you bring that up?
Let's
They're,
do
They're
that.
probably
Oh,
better than South
that-
They're
Carolina.
better than
Beating
they've ever
footage.
been, but I don't think they're in the. I don't think they're a playoff team, but they're better than they've ever been.
I don't think you
You-
guys are giving
you-
them enough respect.
You know who else is not as good as people say they are?
Lots of teams.
Missouri.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna get there. We're gonna get
And Auburn. You know the Auburn that was going to be better than Bama this year.
well, we knew that. Like that's
Oh,
an
yeah.
every year.
Nobody
Where
believes.
is that kid at? We need to talk to him.
We'll get him
he-
back.
He's
I need
a high.
to. You know what? I need to
Look at
take
this
my
stuff.
belt to him.
All
Let's bring
right.
this up. All right. So they're on bye this week. Next week they've got LSU. They can win that game.
They
LSU
can.
is an inept offense.
Yeah,
I don't know that
LSU
LSU will be able,
suspect.
be able to score enough points
Nope.
to beat Vanderbilt. The game's in
Do you think
Nashville.
Vanderbilt will be able to score any points?
Against LSU? Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think so. I think so.
If they can
I
get
do.
Pavia out of the pocket, he's not a pocket passer.
So you've got Vanderbilt has a better defense than LSU.
Yeah, I'm not sold on the Weeks kids, man. I don't
Mhm.
understand the hype around Whit Weeks and all that. Like he's not bad, don't get me wrong. But-
yeah, the dude that was on the team last year, is that Witt?
Yeah, Whit Weeks.
That was on the team last year. You know, he's
Guy
pretty
that's-
good last
guy that's-
year.
The
I
guy
had
that's banging Lane Kiffin's daughter.
Yeah.
That guy.
family show.
What?
Yes.
Sorry. The guy that's
The
Okay.
guy
The
that's
guy that's
dating Lane
railing her.
Kiffin's daughter. Yes,
The
he
guy
is
that's
seeing
court-
Lane Kiffin's daughter.
Lane Kiffin's daughter. How about We're gonna get there, Nick. Hang on, we're gonna get there. But all right. So I mean, seriously, let's be like they could beat LSU.
I could see that. Yeah, I mean that's
Could-
possible.
They could beat Missouri. We'll see.
Yeah.
I think they beat Texas. I do. I think they beat Auburn. They beat Kentucky. I think Tennessee is a much better team than people realize, but I think they could beat Tennessee. So in this slate, they lose what?
They're
two
not
more
winning
games?
out. There's no way. You got to win all those games. They're not winning all those games.
They lose two more. You say?
You got them winning 5
Minimum.
of the next 6.
Okay.
What have they shown
I say they
you
go 3-3.
versus their competition that leads you to believe they can run the table?
I see one loss, and that's to
Okay.
Tennessee. Maybe LSU. I see possibly 2 losses, but they may
Wait,
win.
so-
Let's split them.
Dude,
Chris,
you
you're
think they're
saying
going to
they-
go to you?
You've
Go
got Vandy finishing 10-2.
I think they'll win out, but they will split
Mhm.
LSU or Tennessee. They'll win one.
That's a playoff, man.
You think
They're
they're going to
making
go down
playoffs.
to Texas and win that game?
I think they will. I think Texas is a crap show right now.
I don't know
It's
what
a
you've
myth.
seen from Vanderbilt that leads you that has you thinking
yeah.
they're winning out.
Okay, well,
That's
just-
where I'm. That's
they're
where. That's
definitely
where.
who
That's where I- that's
who
where
on their
I'm
schedule
not
who on their
buying in.
schedule is good enough to really stop them.
I mean, we stopped them.
We stopped them, but look
Yeah.
what happened to us last
Yeah,
year.
and our defense is shit. Sorry.
Chat. What's your
Yes,
what's
you
your-
know our
what's your
defense
final
is suspect,
record for
and we shut them down. So I haven't seen anything that leads me to think they can do. Now I'm not saying that they won't. I'm just saying they haven't sold me to running the table. I think they're losing at least 2.
They lose 2 more. I think 2 more. But
I don't think
again,
they're 9-3. I think they're 8-4 at coming in.
I
But I
wouldn't
could
be
be wrong.
surprised if they only lost.
I think
one.
8-4.
I think
I think they
Vanderbilt
split
is a
the
good
last
football
6
team.
games.
I mean, they're better than they've ever been. Yes, they're a good
They're
football
good.
team. I don't think they're a playoff team.
Where are they in terms of the SEC? Would you say they're middle of the pack? Would you say they're still at the bottom? What do you think?
Top
No, they're
five.
not at the bottom. They're definitely not at the bottom. Middle is saying they're average. I think they're better than average. So I would say a little bit, maybe a little bit above the mid tier. I'll give them more respect on
I'd say
that.
top 5.
What's up, brother? Okay, hold on. Let's address this.
Rod,
Why do you think you're on my bad side? You got to explain. I'm not removing this comment. Explain yourself, sir. Explain yourself. Now you are. Now I'm upset. Now my feelings are hurt. Why would you
Oh,
say
you
so?
owe an
What'd
apology.
you do?
Mizzou beat a really good UMass team. That's right, Raj.
Yeah.
We're gonna get there.
Oh, what did you do?
I don't know. We're waiting on them to tell us. We'll find out.
I think he said he messaged you and you didn't write him back, or one of them sent you a message or
How
something. You
rude.
didn't
Oh,
respond.
on X. That's because I haven't been super active on anything this week. Man,
Really, you hadn't been super active on that.
I think that's what it was. They
Not
reached
really.
out to me this week,
get 8
checking in on
Raj,
you.
he's been dealing with.
Yeah, I got the herpaganosyphilitis, man.
Ooh, J-Bake with a hot take. Diego's holding him back.
Wait, what? J Bake. What you been baking on tonight, man?
What you-
That is a hot take.
He been baking a few J's.
Seriously. No,
Yeah.
Herb, Raj. No, I sent you a message back today. I wasn't ignoring you. Just honestly, I've been kind of out of it all week. J Bake messaged me earlier, texted me. I don't think I've responded to that yet. I've had a rough week health wise, so don't take it personal. If I'm upset with you, if I got a problem with you, I'll tell you. I won't ghost you. I'll just come up and
He'll call you on the phone. You gotta watch him.
yeah. Me and Chris call each other like once a week, pissed off at the other one for stupid stuff. Chris called me this week because there wasn't any SpaghettiOs at Walmart.
He'll show up in your driveway.
What's even better is Cotton can call somebody and that person think that it's me.
That's true.
Yeah.
That happens.
Yep.
That happens.
And I thought I was in trouble earlier when
Diego
my phone
Parvo.
rang and it was Cotton, and I was like, "Oh crap, I'm in trouble."
Look, I call you all the time when I try to call certain people if their name starts with a J, because I'll use Siri to call people,
Oh
and
yeah,
it calls you all the time by accident. I did it. I called you a little while ago after I talked to you, and it was by accident. So, yeah.
yeah. Lance is right. Any grown man who puts his future with links his train to Johnny Manziel.
So this is I posted this, Lance. I was talking about this.
Yeah.
And we'll get off the Vanderbilt talk here in just a second, but I don't understand if you're Clark Lee, why do you want that guy anywhere near your program? Why
Right.
why are you promoting that lifestyle for your quarterback? I don't understand that.
They spent all their NIL money on him.
Well, Cotton. Not only Clark Lee, but like the administrators at Vanderbilt. You know, that's a prestigious
It's
institution.
Vanderbilt, bro.
And I'm like, we don't want this goofball rolling around on our sideline.
well-
Get this Nimrod out of here,
And like I said, they spent their whole wad of NIL on him.
man.
All $426 of it.
They got more money.
And he got a couple of free passes. to
Roll Tide,
Jason
Steven.
Aldean.
Todd Steven. We got to give him a member applause. Jeff, you got it?
Oh, crack.
Oh,
Sorry,
Jeff.
I'm here. Sorry about that.
So quick question, since we're talking about Vanderbilt, would you rather, if you were recruited, would you rather go to Vanderbilt or Mississippi State?
There we go.
And why? And why?
Oh, Mississippi State.
I like Clark
Probably-
Lee as a coach, so
People
I don't
are
know.
nice.
Man.
Well, he's not going to be there very long, so
The
I
people
wouldn't
are nice.
worry about that. I'd roll with Smashville over Starkville.
Would you? Man,
I've been to Starkville a couple times.
yeah, but Starkville
you
just a
somebody's
few
gonna
minutes
swoop
away
in
is
and
one of the
get
best
them.
steaks in the South.
you-
I mean, that's what they sell those kids on. They're like, hey, 30 minutes away is the best steak you'll ever eat. I think Cotton's froze up. No, he's not.
No, I
It's
was
a great
reading.
place.
Sorry.
That's a good Mississippi State's a good place to go to
See,
school.
this is why I'm not here anymore. This
Yeah.
is just like a
They just can't
just like
achieve what they're
chaos.
capable of.
It's supposed to be. It would be better
It's
if
just
the
chaos.
internet
It's
would
just-
cooperate.
it's
Is Jeff frozen?
Bill
No, I'm right
freezes
here,
up.
baby. I'm trying to.
Cotton.
Yes,
Nope,
I agree with
something's wrong
this.
with him.
I
He's-
said 31-20
What the
was
heck's going on?
my prediction.
What are we talking about? What score are we talking about?
I think he's talking about Missouri.
We're not talking about that yet.
Okay, let's circle the wagons
Tells
here
me
and,
no.
and
I
kind of
feel like the blind kid playing football. What?
nobody knows what you're saying.
No, it's like
I know.
he sounds like R2D2 kind of to me.
It's so bad, Bill.
Bill probably
You got to
has
get this figured
15
out. man.
devices
we gotta
in the
do
house.
something.
all
Go tell the
bleeding
wife
his-
to get off the internet.
Yeah.
Got some internet
Well,
around
well,
here.
what it is, he's got probably got 5 TVs streaming.
Yeah,
We got to
I'm
go
about
out
to say,
California
got
way.
a couple of Alexas, 3 phones, an iPad, a laptop. His bandwidth is sucked totally
I'll be
dry.
back.
I'm about to
Yeah,
say-
I'm kidding.
Homie's bandwidth looks like some spandex over what? Oh my gosh. Get him out of here. All right. Anyway, now we can have
derailed.
That's the point. All right. Alabama's got a big one this week. They travel to Missouri. Everybody knows that. Number 14, Missouri Tigers. The vibes are not immaculate right now. A lot of people are picking Missouri over Alabama.
I don't know why.
Because of Ahmad Hardy. That is why.
But
considered right now to be the best running back in the SEC.
Yeah, but
Numbers
most
wise.
of his yards came against like UMass, Central Arkansas, and who else did they play? Kansas.
Yeah,
that was my whole point when we were arguing about Vanderbilt earlier. You're making my point exactly.
Well, yeah, Jeff, I agree. It's very similar to what we looked at going into the Vanderbilt game. I was pretty confident because Vanderbilt hasn't really played anybody. You're kind of getting the same gist from Missouri. The only thing that's working against Alabama is it's an 11 a.m. kickoff and it's on the road.
We played pretty well in that slot.
Yeah,
Oh,
on the road.
On the road,
we played Wisconsin on the road in that slot. Ran them out.
There we go. Lance is watching everybody. He knows what's going on.
Yeah, Lance knows what's up.
I've watched a little bit of Missouri, but I will say, a lot of people have made this point that we're talking about the schedule. But Clint Lamb, friend of the show, I kind of like his take on it. And right now on paper, Missouri looks like the best team Alabama's played so far. Even if it's not true, why not approach it that way?
Yes.
You need to approach every game.
Have to approach every game that way. Absolutely.
And I'm okay with that. I think that Alabama matches up with Missouri much better than they did Vanderbilt. And as Jay Will would say, matchups are probably the most important thing on the field. I think Kane Womack against Vanderbilt, that was obviously the best adjustment game I've ever seen him have. He put a fourth down lineman in there. Things started to look good. It kind of felt like that traditional Alabama style defense.
It's amazing what you can do with an extra lineman.
Right?
Yeah. If
gotta try it more often.
I agree. Like when they go to Missouri this week, and that's what that's kind of what I'm getting at is they're going to have to play 4 down linemen. I think London Simmons is going to play a lot on Saturday. Obviously Tim Keenan, but the most important defensive player I think in this game to watch is going to be Damani Jackson. For this reason, Alabama right now likes to use their secondary to come in and help stop the run. Right, Damani Jackson reminds me of Eddie Jackson or Vinny Sinceri. Right, he's that kind of guy. He's really supposed to be really good at stopping the run, but we've all said it. Recently he's been terrible about taking bad angles and things like that. And so that's
that long run. He took the wrong gap.
Yeah, that's a guy I want to see improve big time this week. He started to figure it out. I don't know what the conversation was in the locker room, but he started to figure it out in the second half versus Vanderbilt. But he's got to carry that over into this Missouri game because every big run Vandy had last Saturday, I think Damani Jackson was at fault. So,
yes. Well, those Georgia runs, he was taking just terrible angles, and that guy would just beat him to the corner and head up the sideline for 20 yards.
This question.
Yeah, he takes terrible angles, and they got to fix that. What you were saying about adjusting at halftime was great, Cotton, because they forced Pavia to stay in the pocket, and he cannot do anything from the pocket. He has to roll. And all during warm-ups, all he did was practice roll right, roll left. He never practiced any pocket presence. Now, on to looking at Ty. Everybody forgets his feet are as good as they are. My man Ty's got some feet. And don't forget Jordan Jefferson for that week he had last week. And really did a good job against Georgia. So Jefferson's going to kick some butt this week too.
Yeah,
he's getting there. He's getting there. It's interesting because Lance, moving into this season, that was my big area of concern, that defensive line. And even with some of the injuries they've had over at the Wolf position and things like that, you can tell each week they're getting a little bit better. Overton had the big play. Well, it was Overton that had the big stop, the big 4th down stop against Georgia, right? That was LT Overton, if I remember.
Yeah.
Right. He's playing quicker with a motor. But I'm telling you, man, I want you guys to watch this weekend.
Man, and then Jefferson really answered the bell too. He was all over the place. So I stand with Bill.
I said, chat, if you're tired of Bill's internet, comment # shut up, Bill.
It's coming.
Bill's on that. He's still on that.
I'm half blind.
Free trial.
Right to say,
blind.
he's still down in the basement.
I'm all blind. What's wrong with this Wi-Fi?
For your internet.
Bill's into foot porn. It's cool.
Corn. Say it with a C.
Foot corn. That's why I said foot corn.
Corn.
With a K,
I'm
with the band.
use my phone as a hotspot. I'll be back.
Okay, bye, Bill.
Bill's got hotspot is faster than his home Wi-Fi. That's pretty awesome.
He brought the router back from Afghanistan.
Allegedly, that's where he was. Allegedly.
Allegedly.
All right, back to football. Yes, Eric. Yeah, Alabama's defensive line they're playing a lot better than I thought they would be at this point in the season. This is going to be the first true run first offense I think they've seen outside of week 1. So it'll be a good test for them, and we'll know a lot more about them after this. But it's hard. It's hard because yes, Ahmad Hardy looks the part, right?
He does look the part.
I saw a post somebody comparing him to Derrick Henry. Of course, Clint ripped that apart, which kudos to Clint for that.
That was the stupidest comparison too.
When you start looking at the opponents, it's hard because. But something also to keep in mind is Alabama hasn't been great at stopping the run this season.
Nope.
So I think we're ranked 80th in the country right now. So, a dam's got to break. We're either going to shut this kid down completely, or he's going to run all over us. There's not going to be any gray area.
Yeah.
So, did anybody see the practice footage of the receivers catching a rugby ball?
I did.
I saw that.
So, did anybody notice that everybody was using their hands to catch it except one receiver?
Yes, I saw that too.
Using his body to catch it.
Yeah, Ryan Williams.
Yeah.
I'm going to say this. I think the average passing yards that Missouri's defense is giving up is like 158. I think Ty Simpson has a Heisman game.
Has a what game?
He has a Heisman game this weekend.
I could see that.
I think he does.
I mean, potentially. I wouldn't be surprised to see there be a guy that really stands up this weekend, because I think defensive coordinators are starting to figure out right now, as it is today, Ryan Williams isn't necessarily the guy you got to worry about.
Nope.
Right now it's Jeremy Bernard.
Yep.
And so this seems like the kind of game where somebody can kind of step in and have a breakout performance, maybe a Rico Scott, somebody like that, or maybe it's Latsier Brooks.
That's the one.
But
that's going to be the one to watch the next couple of years.
Or maybe it's the tight end, man. Caleb Edwards, Cuevas. The way they've been using the tight ends has been fantastic. So,
Cuevas has turned into a legit threat in the passing game.
Tight ends are good.
He's a baller.
And Ty talked about that. I don't know if y'all saw, but he compared him to Travis Kelce, and he said it's great to have a Travis Kelce type tight end that can block like George Kittle. I was like, whoa.
If he puts up Kelce numbers, we'll be just fine.
I saw that.
Can we silently watch Bill?
Yeah, man, that's fine.
That's usually what we do as his internet's chopping up every.
Bill will just
he has to wind up. He has to wind up the thing like.
Yeah, let's watch me struggle.
Bill, go down the street to your neighbors.
Go to Publix, man.
Yeah, like Starbucks
or something. I don't know why I said Publix. I was thinking Starbucks.
I pay for some damn good internet.
You're not kidding.
Maybe the computer.
Who's your provider?
Usually do more than 3.
Who's your service provider? I'm going to click this.
Okay. T-Mobile internet at home.
It's 3G speed, man. Give me a break, right?
T-Mobile.
He's got that Cricket wireless internet at home.
I have T-Mobile.
Internet at home. That's your
We're
problem right there.
We're gonna clip this.
He
and
got
tag.
fooled by the guys from Scrubs singing in that commercial, and he's got suckered in.
Yes.
Roger.
Cash.
So actually, Kalen DeBoer talked about that interception, and apparently,
Really?
Cuevas and Horton weren't supposed to be that close together on the field. He said it was, if they were in the right position, it would have been a walk-in touchdown. So that one maybe not so much on Ty. I'm not that concerned with it. The guy's been, he was going to throw an interception at some point in time.
I was about to say he was going to get picked at some point.
So, and I'm fine with it. Ty Simpson, to me right now, looks like the best quarterback in the country.
It's hard to make that I mean, you can't argue against it.
Especially when
tough
you
to argue against
consider,
it.
like draftable quarterbacks after this season. Ty Simpson could potentially work his way up to being the first quarterback to go off the board. And that's, for me, that's my thought process. That's best case scenario for Alabama, because you've got Keelan Russell sitting right behind him, potentially Austin Mack. But Ty Simpson is as advertised, man. That kid, and it's such a refreshing story right now because he waited, he bided his time. He didn't transfer out when he could have. I'm sure there was a lot of people trying to lure him away, but there he is, man. He's still there, and look what's going on right now. This offense is perfect for him.
Maybe it's a good thing that he didn't wow anybody the little bit that he played.
He is a coach.
I don't know if his phone was how much his phone was ringing off the hook for
Well, yeah, I mean, you're
other
probably
teams
right.
because
Yeah,
he hadn't really shown anything. So maybe that's a good thing for us.
Yeah, he probably wasn't getting a lot of looks, but
Because he was just hiding in his back pocket. And now he's dealing.
Eric, I think he might be better than Mac Jones right now. Dude, Mac Jones, and I don't want to take anything away from Mac, but Mac was throwing to some of the best wide receivers Alabama's ever had, and not taking anything away from Jeremy Bernard, Isaiah Horton, but Ty Simpson,
the rideouts.
I mean, Bama potentially has 3 future first-round wide receivers right now. So I don't know. I guess the comparison's fair.
It's fair, but we have 3 potential future first rounders. That team had them.
Sure.
That team was loaded top to bottom. Half that team is playing in the game tonight on Thursday Night Football on Prime, Amazon Prime. So
absolutely,
that team was stacked. God, that team was so loaded.
It's interesting because
Matt couldn't
we're getting to see what we thought we were going to see last season with Jalen Milroe. And what's comforting to me is every week since the FSU game, I've watched this team in almost every aspect except for Connor Talty get better. I don't think they
Talty.
Yeah, I don't think they
bounced back.
peaked yet, man.
Yeah.
I don't think Alabama's peaked yet. I don't think they've played their best overall game yet. Mm-hmm. And what that tells me, we saw this with Ohio State last year. Ohio State got better and better week in, week out, and they were playing their best football win in the playoffs. Assuming Alabama can get through this gauntlet and just continue to get better, it's going to be very, very hard to beat them in the postseason. Very hard. Knock on wood, injury bug. Speaking of injuries, did you guys see that something going on with Ryan Williams? He's a little dinged up or something like that. Chat, what's going on?
I'm with you, Jawan. Feed 17. He needs some touches.
Dude, no kidding. You got to keep that kid happy. Keep him in Tuscaloosa.
That's what I was – Nick's on something. I was going to say that earlier that, the defense is ranked 80th, but it's because we always have a bad half. If we could put the 2 halves together –
sure,
you'd have a solid, because one half we'll get gashed, and then whatever we do in the second half we lock it up.
Yeah. Now we'll say 2 weeks ago we were ranked like 116th in the country.
The second half, holding them to 90 total yards in the second half.
The Georgia game, we were ranked like 116th. So they are getting better. And if it clicks, which I think it could, I think it absolutely could.
Yeah.
Again, I said it last year. I was wrong because the offense was kind of stale and stagnant. But if this can be a top 30 defense and a top 10 offense, that's championship caliber football. So, yeah,
think
Quay
offensively,
Roosevelt,
we're just gonna get
he broke his foot. He broke his foot. He had surgery. He's going to miss some time, unspecified amount
Quay
of
broke
time.
his foot.
We landed on the moon.
Thank you, Bill.
World's best
yeah.
coffee.
Like,
Quay
like
broke
having
his
a
foot.
like having
He'll
a
be back.
parrot.
He'll be back.
Anybody
But
else?
I'm reading
Yeah,
comments
for the
my
season.
feed sucks.
right now, Yanze Pierre is filling in for him, and Yanze Pierre was kind of one of my players to watch going into this year.
That's a
you
bad
can ask-
dude.
Yeah, Jeff and Chris. I've talked about Yanze a lot.
Mhm.
And that kid is. I don't know if you guys saw his little interview he did, and they asked him about his mentality on third down. That dude's a mercenary, man. He's a mercenary.
You gotta get home Saturday.
Chris is just
He's a killer.
Jalen Hale.
What's wrong, buddy?
It's like Bill's just every 15 seconds. Says,
It's
he's killing it. He broke his foot.
it's so
It's like having a parrot.
I don't know. See, Bama. This is somebody I was asked about earlier today. And I'm gonna be
I don't
honest.
think it's-
I'm not really sure. I'll get with EG and ask her to see what her thoughts are. She may have some
I think he's gonna be in the portal in January.
connection, possibly. But I mean, look, Alabama is extremely rich at the wide receiver position. They're about to get
That's why.
richer
That's
with
why.
Cedarian Morgan. Cedarian Morgan shut down his recruitment, and
That's
so it kind of is what it is. There.
I think there's a couple that are gonna wind up in the portal in January because of the level of that's coming in.
Yeah, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen, and it's okay. Obviously
That's
you don't
fine.
want to lose Ryan Williams. Alabama. Now you're gonna lose two guys, right? For sure, out of your wide receiving room this year. Jeremy Bernard's definite. Isaiah Horton, I think. So
Is
you
Horton
don't
a
wanna lose-
senior?
huh?
Is Horton a senior?
I think so. Let's look and find
I
out.
think he applied to the NCAA. They because he missed a game in high school, so they're going to give him an extra year.
he could. I mean, he you never know, man. He could.
Yeah.
No, he's a junior, so he's eligible for
Okay.
another.
So he may be back.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then there were two.
Oh my gosh, this is ridiculous. Yeah, Herb.
Love
He's
out.
a junior. You're right.
Okay.
So,
He's a junior. All right. He's getting
Anyway.
better too. I mean, they're all starting to get a little more comfortable. I mean, that week one, that's a tough place to go with the team that had a whole summer to prepare for you and try to break in all these new pieces and not have your starting running back or your starting nose tackle. So, I think that Florida State game was what it was and galvanized the team, I think. But
Yeah.
you're seeing the team improve stride by stride each week. The more reps they get together. The offensive line, say what you will about the running game or lack thereof, their pass protection has been pretty damn good this year. I mean, the sacks against Vandy mostly were on Ty because he just wouldn't get rid of the ball.
Yeah, and they're getting better. They're
Yeah.
getting better as they go. That's again, man. That seems to be the theme with this team is every week just get better. And I'm telling you, man, if they continue to do that, it's going to be very hard to beat Alabama because I don't think they're close to playing as good as they are. I really don't.
Agreed.
So,
Yeah, I think we're just scratching the surface of what this team can do as these guys start getting in the flow, start getting that rhythm.
Bill's in the chat now.
Yeah. Yes, agreed, Bill. Like Ty's been very good about getting rid of the ball. That's why it was so mind blowing Saturday when he was holding the ball for so long and then wouldn't throw it away. And that's it was just so weird that he did that because that's not usually how we do.
JoJo, they are, man. They're putting him in there, and I think they're giving him enough touches to keep him around. He knows he's probably going to be one of the guys next year.
Mm-hmm.
So I think they're doing just enough. And I mean, he's come in clutch a couple times on some big third down conversions and things like that. So
Hey, and we're one injury away from him being in the top 3 rotation. I mean, so we're always one play away from that.
Yeah. Heisman list. No, I don't. There's not a legitimate list. There's odds.
Really. It's called a Heisman list.
Yeah, and they change a lot based off of what bookmaker you're looking at. But Ty's around 2nd or 3rd right now, best odds. Most of the time he's sitting behind Deontay Moore, Oregon's quarterback. So,
Eric D, what kicking situation are you referring to? Place or punt? Because we are deep poop.
That nasty kick against Georgia, Coach DeBoer's already addressed it. He said that there was a issue with the snap. There was something like it wasn't on Talty. So let's try to give him a little grace and see.
He bounced back nice. The punter is what I'm worried about. Old dude, he kicked a 21-yarder that bounced back 15 yards.
Yeah,
that was at home with no pressure.
The Australian kicker.
Yeah, the punter has me far more concerned than the field goal kicker does.
Absolutely.
I mean, that's far. Oh, that if you have a crappy punter, bad things happen.
Come on, guys.
But hopefully we won't need to punt that much. I think we punted like 11 times in 2020, all season. So hopefully we won't have to punt that much. But we needed a good punt Saturday, and he hit it off his shin, I think.
I saw it. Yeah, so with Missouri, obviously limiting what Hardy does, but what you guys also have to understand is Missouri's quarterback, I think, has the best completion rating in the SEC right now, Bo Pribula.
He should.
So they can throw it. They can throw it around too. Missouri's got freaks everywhere. I think Alabama is going to have to figure out how to stop the run, but also keep the quarterback uncomfortable. I believe that player to do that is Jan Pierre. Yeah, man.
Hey, can I backtrack to the kicking situation?
Yeah, of course.
He's 70% on field goals, 7 of 10. He's missed 2 40-49 and 1 over 50. So I mean, he's 2 out of 4 on anywhere from 40 to 49 yards. I mean, he's 100% on extra points. So
he's bounced back since that when he kicked into the parking lot. I think he hit three or 4 against Vanderbilt.
You talking about the one that made a left-hand turn?
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I saw it orbiting with SpaceX.
He made some clutch kicks after that against Vanderbilt.
He did. He certainly did.
I mean, he made 3 where we should have scored touchdowns when down that close, but I mean, he still had to make the kicks that he had to make. Yeah.
But I'm with Steven here. Alabama shouldn't be kicking field goals. This offense is too good. It's getting better every week. I agree. We shouldn't be settling for field goals. It was pissing me off in the Vandy game that we kept having to settle for field goals down in the red zone. Hopefully that doesn't become a trend because that's how you get beat. Field goals are great. When you need a game winner and things like that. But in terms of it being your primary scoring offense, that's that's a shart. Nobody wants that. So,
utilizing the big fellas in the red zone.
So as for Missouri, Caleb's onto something here. I think that's going to be the most crucial thing to watch in this game. Alabama being able to wrap up. We've seen a lot of guys. It started out with FSU. It happened last year.
Yep.
That swarm defense, it's almost like they're moving so quick sometimes. They're just kind of bouncing off of folks. You're not going to be able to do that to Hardy. I saw Justin Jefferson a couple of times against Vandy really square up himself before he tackled. And, shoulder first, wrapping up. And so they're going to need to do the same thing. Jefferson's going to have a big game this weekend as well.
Bill, quit. Just quit.
Bill. I wonder if Bill realizes every time he comments, it's popping up 3 times.
He doesn't.
Because he's got that all. He's got it on all down there by the chat window.
Explain, Keith. That's interesting. Can you try to elaborate on what you mean?
Is that quiet?
Yes.
You mean
maybe arrogance? arrogance isn't the word you're looking for. Maybe.
Confidence. I like confidence.
Yeah, confidence. Yeah, I think that maybe that's
Confidence.
what he's saying.
There's a little bit of a swagger to us now. Like we needed
Yeah,
that.
which they need. Alabama needs that kind of,
Yes.
I think it was James Smith walked off the field and pretty much called Diego Pavia a bitch. Right?
Hey.
I know, I'm sorry.
J-Mo.
But then in the next, you get another clip of Jeremy Bernard praying before the game. I think you need both things. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You need that
Somebody
edge.
said that. I can't remember who it
You know,
was.
you know what I
Right.
think? You know what we need? I'm gonna tell you. Ever since
Spot gone, bro. Y'all-
Ryan Williams, he wore the kill everybody eye black one time.
Oh yeah.
Ever since he quit that, I think we need more of that mentality.
He's in his head a little bit, man. Williams, I think he's got some mental stuff going on.
He's under a lot of pressure.
But I don't disagree. Did anybody see the catch at Vanderbilt and immediately think he was about to do the exact same thing he did at Georgia?
Yeah.
That sideline catch. I thought the exact same thing was about to happen. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
It reminds me of Tony Brown. Yeah, that's exactly what
Psycho T.
The pirouette.
And Psycho T was something else.
Yep.
Lance hates Jefferson.
Hey, who cares? He made the play. He ripped the ball out when we
That's
needed a
it.
turnover. I mean, he was all over the place. Smaller than him or not, who cares? He was there
Absolutely.
when he needed to be.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Well,
we
guys,
need a Tony Brown. We need a few Tony Browns on the team.
Yeah, you know what? I watched some of the old videos from the locker room and some of these guys, and I'm like, this is what we need.
Yeah.
We need
Sure.
straight killers.
But I feel like they're kind of adapting that mentality. It really does feel like Alabama versus everybody else. And right now, man, I don't know, dude. It feels different. This team feels different than it did in week one.
Yeah, I tell you, what's
Yeah,
the problem.
they are
Ain't nobody. We had nobody preseason shoot themselves in the leg.
I know. Where's Tim Williams?
We got to get back to that.
But
That's what we need. We need the guy to show up with his shirt off carrying a battle axe.
yeah, man. Like I need somebody with an axe on the sideline. I need Tony Brown showing up in the black turtleneck. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like, come on, man.
Psycho
on.
T, baby.
They need that edge back to them. You know what I mean? But I think
Yep.
they're growing into it, man. They're growing into that identity, and I think they're getting there, man. I really do, and I think we're going to see that this weekend. I agree with everybody in the chat that Missouri, there's an asterisk next to every single thing that people are saying about them because of who they played. But again, in my mind,
I don't think they played a
they
road
look
game.
good on paper. Let's just assume they're that good. Because then if Alabama goes in there and they shut down Hardy and they walk out with a, 14 to 17 point win,
Yes.
you're going to feel pretty good about them. You got Tennessee's next, guys.
But
No.
you're right. If they strut in there thinking this is only Missouri, they're gonna get beat. Then that's
Ain't
they lose a
them
game like that. That's when you lose a game like that.
So the thought, that train of thought is okay. This is the best team we're going to play right now. This is the best
That's
running
incredible.
back in the SEC. This quarterback is amazing. They've got a solid defense. Coach Drinkowitz is
They're fantastic at home
yeah.
against
you know.
weak teams. We know that for sure.
Well, I think they have like the third highest winning streak at home right now, behind Alabama, and so
Not Georgia anymore. Hey, too
But
soon.
what's interesting, also, you guys know there's only been like 3 or 4 teams to ever beat 3 ranked SEC opponents in a row. That's only happened like 3 or 4 times.
Really?
Could happen again.
Yeah. Jeff, you're confident, man.
I'm confident.
How confident?
I think we're winning by double digits.
Wow.
Easy.
Even with the spread, what it is? What's
Yes.
the line right now? Does anybody know?
3.5.
3.5.
I think
Really?
we're winning by
Depending on what book
10
it
to 12,
is, it's
14.
3.5 to 4.5. I think we beat them by 20 plus. I
I
think
love that too.
I think Simpson
I
has
say
a
10.
damn Heisman moment. I think he lights them up, and not just passing. I think he lights them up with his feet too, because they haven't played anybody. They haven't played any offenses.
They haven't been on the field with this anything close to this speed, the amount of speed they're about to be trying to run down, and just the receivers alone. They haven't had to to defend against anything close to the speed they're about to encounter on Saturday. And
We're gonna have to.
you can't coach it and train it.
We're gonna have to fire Jay Bake. You're fired.
That's he can't do anything about that.
We can't get rid of.
Oh, that's on Twitch.
It's
That's
from Twitch. Yeah, he can't.
Yeah, that's fine.
Are we on Twitch?
Yeah,
We're on Jeff's Twitch.
we're on my Twitch.
So looking at that Kansas game, it got brought up. Yeah, they threw for 223 yards. They only rushed for 31 though. I don't expect Alabama to be able to run the ball in this game, which is a problem. So
Why is that?
I think they will.
Why won't we be able to run the ball? Yes, we're aware.
We have to run the ball.
Okay, so let's look at something.
So you
real
got
quick. Hold
to
on.
burn the clock all
All
away from the other team.
Hold on. Let's look at
I think
something.
we're gonna have multiple drives that are 7, 8, 9 minutes.
Hold on. Bringing something up so that we can.
I think Jam's going to have a breakaway long run this week.
All right,
No,
so
I don't know
we're
about that. He's not really part of his game. But go ahead.
going to look at South Carolina and
I just think he's going
Kansas.
to gash it. Just one. Just one.
South Carolina and Kansas.
yeah.
What
So
does that have?
Missouri held South Carolina to -9 rushing yards. They held Kansas to 31.
Is that?
That's good. It doesn't matter who the opponent is. That's good. That's good. Alabama's not going to be able to run the ball Saturday. It's going to be on Ty Simpson. Ty Simpson can easily do it, but I don't think we're going to be able to run the ball.
Okay.
Smitty J, I hope you're right, man.
Okay, whatever.
I hope you're right, brother. I really do. I really do. I just don't. I don't know that Alabama's going to be.
South Carolina is not my
Since you're
barometer
so
of rushing
pessimistic,
attack.
I'm out.
Bye.
What?
Bye, Felicia.
You said he
It's that time of year.
Hey, it's that time of year for boo baskets.
Bama by 100.
Yes, we're getting there. We're getting there. Bama by 100. Oh my goodness. Speaking of boo baskets, it is spooky time,
It is.
which means it is time for a brand new segment called
Let the record show we have no idea what the
got
ghoul
scared.
is. We weren't
Ghoul
apprised
We
ahead
don't
of
know
time
if
of what
it's
the ghoul is.
Cool of the Week.
We don't know if it's a great player,
Is it a good player, a bad
I'm gonna tell
player, an idiot?
Right now, the goal of the week is Bill's internet connection.
Absolutely. That's you.
Okay.
You called it.
Okay.
Hit the nail on the.
Hey,
proverbial
play
head.
that intro.
It's y'all.
I
It's
like
not.
it. You like
It's
that?
y'all.
Yeah, do it again.
It was
Yeah, I like
loud.
it.
Ghoul of the week. You know who the ghoul of the week this week is? Going
Tell
into the
us.
Missouri game,
Tell us.
Caden Proctor. That's who the ghoul of the week is.
I have
What
to
are they
agree.
going to do
Diego.
with this monster of a man named Caden Proctor this week? Do you dare? Do you dare put him in? I don't know. Put him in at fullback, bro. I want to see him at fullback. I want a goal line play. Caden Proctor at
Oh.
fullback.
So if they line him up in the backfield when they have to punt, do we expect a fake?
100%. 100%. Let him punt. Jeff
Yeah.
is upset at the punter. Let Caden Proctor punt. I bet you he can do it. He kick that ball in the space, bro. It'll be flat. When it
Everybody's having fun in games until his ankle gets rolled up on
Yeah.
in one of these fullback plays, or he pulls his hammy in one of these punter drills, and then suddenly we don't have a left tackle. Then it won't be all that funny anymore.
basically, bro.
Everybody's like, try him here, try
Put
him
it-
there,
put it-
until he
put
gets
him
his
in
ankle rolled up
put
on,
him
and
in
then it's
at
like, what the
fullback
heck
and
was
let
even
him-
in there?
Yeah. Put him in at fullback and let him lead block.
That's
You
what
know,
I'm
And then
man,
he gets
saying.
concussed,
Yeah.
and then he's out.
Yeah.
Then he's like Jaden Roberts. He gets concussed, and he's out for 2
Jumbo
months.
package.
Bama by 100.
Oh, man.
That's a new
man.
battle cry. Cotton, you got to
Hey.
get on that sound bite. Bama by 100.
Man, my honey.
Could you, Bill, Bill's
That's
like
a new
parrot.
sound button.
Could you imagine Bill or Roll Tide Willie owning a parrot?
A parrot?
A parrot or a cockatiel, something that call a bird that talks.
Bama by 100.
Bama by 100. All right. Okay.
100.
All right. I think it's time to make some picks, guys. We got about 10 minutes of showtime left. So. Are we ready?
Bama by 100.
Make some picks.
Bama by 100.
For a hot take
first
tonight.
pick.
Hold on.
Here we go.
Hold on, Jeff.
What's up?
Because it's going to be our hot take segment. So for hot takes tonight, we'll be making picks. All right.
What? Why is the picks our hot take?
I don't know, man, because I wanted to play the video.
He wanted to play the video.
We could have had hot takes, but you, as a producer, doesn't tell you. You just let us wing it, and then Bill just
it, man. Because
wing it on, baby.
We're not taking ourselves too serious, buddy. That's why.
Here is our first pick.
I try to take myself too serious.
Picking this one first?
This is
going by, that's the number one on the list. You put that number one on the list.
I got in a hurry. You know we'd never pick Bama first.
Well, you put number one on the list, bro. 11 a.m. kickoff. You put number one.
Let's see those score predictions.
That's right. That is correct. I was busy.
Yeah, me and Jeff had this figured out for like a month, man. We knew like this hot take segment will now be picks.
Bama by 100. We all agree.
Bama by 100.
We've all got Bama winning this one handily.
I think this will be a nail biter. I think that Alabama will struggle in this game. I think that Alabama will win. Connor Pulte hit a 40-plus yarder to send Bama home with the W. This game makes Bama better down the road. They beat the brakes off.
So you're calling it you're saying a field goal will win it.
Yeah.
I hope it happens, and I hope you crash out to the point you don't watch it.
Oh, I'm gonna. You know I am.
I'm shocked.
I'm gonna say 27-24.
I am disappointed.
27.
I'm trying not to sound arrogant here, but that just.
I think Bama scores 40.
40?
Yeah.
We beat two top 10 teams. Missouri's played the Western Weatherly, and Cotton's got us winning on a walk-off field goal.
Oh, my gosh. Hold on, Jeff. Get the applause ready. Dude, Stephen, thank you. We will be sure to get that to Bill. Thank you for your donation, Bill. Get money for your internet.
Where's the applause?
Oh, Steven's a real one.
We need to start one for Tobias and his headphones too, whenever he joins the show.
Did his batteries ever come in?
I believe so.
Upgrade this account so we can talk better.
It's got nothing to do with this account deal. It's you.
That's what they're telling you. Upgrade your internet account and you can talk better.
Yeah, you need
higher T-Mobile.
You need more hosts. Let me explain what I'm saying right now, because everybody's like, Cotton's crazy. I'm not crazy. I'm telling you, it's an 11 a.m. kickoff on the road. I think that Bama's going to struggle a little bit in this game.
What happened to the last road game we played at 11 last year?
It was in Wisconsin.
Okay.
Yeah, right. Okay. Yeah, that's last year with Jalen Miller. That's a completely different team. Wisconsin scored more on us in our place this year than they did in their own place last year. Does that mean Wisconsin's better this year?
Well, you said 11 a.m. road game. We didn't play Wisconsin on the road 11 a.m. this year. You said 11 a.m. road game.
We did last year. Alabama has Alabama played an 11 a.m. game outside of
11 a.m. is better on the road, I think. I'd rather play on the road at 11. A game like
all
this.
That matters is Alabama wins. They don't have to dominate.
This team is off the practice field before 11 every morning.
All they have to do is win. Kalen DeBoer does not blow people out.
That's true. This is true.
Go back.
But I still think they're winning by double digits.
I hope you're right. But I think the safe bet, the safe money is on Alabama winning the close one. That's why the line's where it is.
That's true.
That's all I'm trying to say.
Hard to argue that. Can't argue that. Yeah. Is Talty walk around with a sour look on his face because he hooks one field goal a game?
So everybody's picking Alabama to win this one, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
All
I
right,
got
cool.
that.
All right, let's go to the next one.
Next one. The Buckeyes
Yeah.
This
at the Illinois.
Ohio State, not even close.
Yeah. Vegas is Vegas is on top of this one pretty good.
Yep. Ohio.
I say
Everybody's got Ohio State. Yeah, that's
Yes,
pretty
100%, without a doubt. Yeah, we're going to next.
All right. Next one. The
This is going to be a
Hoosiers
good game.
at the Ducks.
This is going to be a good game.
Spread's a little higher than I would think.
Maybe. I think Indiana's going to give them some problems. I think Indiana loses the game, but I think Oregon will be exposed a little bit after this one.
yeah.
Yeah, I agree. I think Oregon wins it at home, but I don't think it's a blowout.
I like Kirk Signetti
Yeah,
and what he's doing in
Alson,
Indiana,
whatever-
but I'm just not sold
Whatever the
on
name of
it.
that stadium is, it's a hard place to play.
Auschwitz. Or no,
Auschwitz.
Alton.
Oh.
Sorry.
Harsin Stadium, is that what he said?
Yeah.
It's like, is it
Alton.
Alton?
Alton. That's it.
Marcus Outson, wasn't he a quarterback at Florida State in the late 90s?
Not what I said. Oh, Keith's picking
Not
Indiana.
what you said at all.
Oh, Keith
Nick,
picking
they might,
IU.
buddy. They might. Hey, I may be wrong. I'm not right all the
I
time.
hope, yeah. Shocking as that
They
is.
got Indiana. I'm okay.
So are we pretty mixed in the chat then?
I think
yeah,
we
Between
are.
Oregon and
A
Indiana?
lot of
Looks
people
like a
saying
lot of
Oregon,
Indianas
got
in here.
Indianas.
I think we are.
Shea Bake said
I
oregano.
hope Indiana wins, but I don't think it will.
Yeah. All
Hold
right.
on, there was something. See,
I-
Ty,
he-
this is what I'm saying. Like Alabama's going to need some games that are close to kind of keep them grounded.
Yes.
Because I don't want this team blowing. This team's too fragile mentally. I don't want them blowing people out.
We had one that kept us grounded, and that was the FSU game.
Can that keep them grounded the rest of the season? I don't know
I
if that
think
was
that's
enough.
exactly what the hell they needed, was to get hit right in the mouth out of the gate and
Could have
realize
been the
that
best thing to happen to us. In
you're
the
not
long run.
invincible.
Oh, God.
Oregon.
J Bake.
Oregon. Yeah, they're going to come.
Oh, did you
Hey,
really
Hank,
put that on the screen?
off the
Oh,
road.
my
I
gosh.
didn't read it. I clicked the wrong dang thing. I'm sorry. J Bake.
All right. So we're pretty split on Oregon, Indiana.
What about us four? Is everybody going Oregon?
I had Oregon.
I'm going Oregon.
I think Oregon at home is gonna be tough.
Bill, Oregon?
Bama behind it.
Bam behind it.
We'll wait 30 seconds for Bill's
All
internet. to
right.
catch
The next one, the Red River Shootout.
up.
As soon as and the Longhorns.
Give it. What?
Is John Mateer going to play?
I don't think so.
Ooh, he's not.
I don't think so.
Oklahoma.
Don't quote me on that, but I don't think so.
Give me Oklahoma.
What'd you say, Bill?
Agreed.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
It's
I
okay.
got
He sent me.
OU.
I'm taking Oklahoma. Did he say OU?
Boomer.
I don't. There he goes, Boomer. Brother Joey, if you're watching, I'm picking Oklahoma for you. I think this is the one that knocks. I told you guys before the season started, Texas would not make the playoff. People laughed at me. I told you they were going to lose to Florida. They're losing to Oklahoma. If they don't lose to Oklahoma, they'll lose one more, and they will be completely out of playoff contention if they aren't already. Keith says Texas.
I picked
Oh,
Texas.
Chris,
at
I'm not
home.
worried about that. I think Bama's got it, brother.
Yeah, I'm with J
Texas.
Bag. Texas somehow wins this one at home. Although Oklahoma's got a pretty good defense. I got the line wrong on that. Ignore the line on that graphic.
What's the actual line?
I thought it was Oklahoma by 1.5. I don't know where I got Texas -3.
Yeah, give me Oklahoma.
Yeah.
I'm
It
taking Oklahoma.
started at Texas and then moved to Oklahoma.
Okay.
Yeah.
I took Texas at home.
Okay, you're okay
Okay.
with me.
I couldn't.
All right, moving on.
Moving on. Woo Pig Suey and the Vials.
The Vials. I like that. Tennessee is or can be a very good team this year.
Yes.
Tennessee could be a playoff team this year. Joey Aguilar is quietly doing some seriously good work. He ripped Georgia apart in that loss. It's at Tennessee. Give me the Vols.
I took the Vials.
Yeah. UT.
I think they cover.
Yeah, I think Tennessee wins pretty
The Vials.
handily.
I'll take Tennessee.
Everybody in the chat's picking Tennessee. And the
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
Tennessee, too.
Petrino's
Yeah.
gonna have a motorcycle accident this weekend.
They need
Jay
to bring
Bay.
back the.
Oh,
They need to bring back
Oh.
the
Hey,
neck
now,
race. The
what's his
most
name?
neck race of all time?
is it Taylor Green? Their quarterback's not terrible, man. All right, this could be more competitive. I forgot about that.
Yeah,
This could be a more competitive game than a lot of people think. But I think in the long run, Tennessee wears on them.
Yeah,
we had
same.
it was a military coup, and now
Rest in peace, Sam Pittman.
He's going to be somebody's offensive line coach soon,
Yep.
and they're going to have an awesome offensive line, whoever it is.
Georgia fans want him back real bad.
I
yeah,
don't blame him. That guy's a stud offensive line coach.
Real bad. All right.
Next up,
This is
The
an
Gators.
interesting game. This is a very, very interesting game because Florida is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get. Right?
chocolates.
Can Billy Napier? Florida did the exact same thing this year that they did last
Yes.
year. They started off terrible. Everybody wrote them off. They wanted to fire Billy Napier. Then they start beating people. They beat Ole Miss.
They won like 5 in a row.
Yeah, Florida seems to be trajecting in the same way. All that said, I'm taking Texas A&M in this one. Marcel
Same.
Reed's legit. A&M's a good team.
Going to
The
A&M
game
at
is
home.
in
A&M
College
at home
Station.
at night.
Yeah.
There's too much
Florida-
voodoo.
Yeah, I think they cover. I think they cover easily, actually.
I'm calling Florida with an upset.
Christopher.
It's
Keep him
a
on the
call.
hot streak. He's got Florida on the hot streak. I thought about that. This was almost a coin flip for me, but I thought, man, Florida's coming off that big win against Texas. That it's easy for a let up game.
It is. And then
On the
DJ
road.
Lagway, I've said this so many times. It reminds me a lot of Anthony Richardson. If something doesn't go
Yeah.
right for him, he has like his complete
He crashes
mental
out.
breakdown almost, and he can't recover in the game. And he's playing at College Station, which Kyle Field is loud, obnoxiously loud. He's going to throw a pick at some point in time, and I just
Maybe,
Yeah.
maybe.
yeah, Chris, you're right. It gets stupid loud.
Who's the chat got?
They seem to be mixed on it, guys.
A&M. I see some
Florida.
A&Ms. I see some
Yeah.
Floridas.
Yeah. Florida seems to be the flavor of the week right now after beating Texas. But I'm telling you guys, that's a really bad Texas team. The way that they've recruited, with NIL being their primary recruiter, I've been saying it all offseason, this Texas team, they're not going to mesh. They're not going to be galvanized enough to put a decent product on the field. And that's what's happening. I don't think this Texas team is good at all. So
Elko's a good coach, and he's got all that Texaco money. He's doing fine.
I love that Bill's talking, not moving.
That's right. He's an awesome ventriloquist.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should get a puppet.
He reminds me of a guy in Mobile that's a ventriloquist, a guy named Scott Rogers.
I don't know that guy.
Yeah, you should look him up on TikTok.
Hey, Larry, how you doing, buddy? Welcome in. Better late than
Larry.
never. Roll Tide.
Roll Tide, Larry. All
And
right.
Santa March is terrible. All right, moving forward.
This
This
is
is
a
an
big one.
interesting
Larry.
game. This is a very interesting game because y'all aren't going to like what I'm about to say. Auburn's defense is what we thought Georgia's defense would be this year. Auburn, I think, has the best defense in the SEC. It is
Bingo.
going to be hard for Georgia to score in this game. Auburn can't throw the ball. So
Not
Georgia's
at
going to
all.
force Auburn to beat them through the air. I think this is going to be a boring football game. A very low, we're talking like 9-6 type football game. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. But give me Georgia over Auburn.
I had the Bulldogs winning a close one.
You get Kim Coleman out there doing cardio.
Bill.
Man.
Bulldogs by 100.
Now, Smitty J
I was
said,
like,
Right.
Cam Coleman's
You're
in the
not-
best shape
you're-
of anybody in the league. That guy just sprints the
You're
whole game.
not going to
for
like
nothing.
what I'm about to say, but I think Auburn Voodoo wins it.
Well, that's what
in
that's,
the last
yeah.
few seconds.
No,
It's
So
happened before.
I'm thinking Auburn.
It's happened before. Somehow in 13, that game in 13 comes to mind.
I see. Here's the thing, man. I don't know, Jay Bake, if Gunner's going to be able to. Auburn's got this guy, last name Falk. He's an edge rusher. You probably don't know a lot about him, but the kid is legit, and Stockton's going to be in trouble a lot of this game. He's going to be under pressure a lot of this game. So I hope you're right, because it, obviously it makes us look better. But I'm going to take Georgia.
What it came down to
However-
for me was the athletes on the field are pretty even. It comes down to the guys in the headsets, and I just couldn't bring myself to take a game that I think Hugh Freeze can't outcoach anyone.
That's
So,
fair.
Kirby's the master of the halftime adjustments. I don't think it's going to be this scheme of Jackson Arnold, plant your back foot, take off running offense is not something that's going to trick Kirby for 4 quarters. And I put my money on Kirby Smart over Hugh Freeze in this game.
Roll Tide, Martavius. How you
Tell you,
doing?
Martavius. So Georgia, give me Georgia. In a close one though.
All right. How many more we got?
2.
Bring them on.
4.
No, I didn't do the last 2 because
Okay.
Now, this
nobody
game-
cares. Nobody in the chat would care about those 2. So
This game's going to be interesting. Obviously, the strength of Michigan is Justin Fields, right? Former Alabama running back. However,
Southern Cal.
Haynes has played some really, really bad run defenses.
similar to a guy playing 11 a.m. Saturday morning.
Sure. USC, I'll be honest, I don't know much about them. But because the game's across the country, Michigan has to travel pretty much the entire United States. Give me the Trojans and Lincoln Riley in a close one. Officially knocking Michigan out of playoff contention as well.
Gone. Eric's got USC. No, Lance. Bama's white unis are much better looking.
No, I
than
disagree.
the
Yeah,
guys.
USC's uniforms remind me of a ketchup, like a hot dog stand. The orange and that red color reminds me of hot dogs.
I'll argue with anybody that Bama's whites, all whites, are
Kid
the
and
best
butter
looking unis in
swirled
football.
together.
Chris, who you picking, man?
USC.
All right, USC.
I took Michigan just for the physicality. I think Michigan's a much more physical team, and I think that'll win out. So I'll take Michigan to win on the road.
That's a good comment, man. I'm gonna leave that up there for a second so I remember to get a screenshot of that. That's a good comment. All right,
As I said, Pete Carroll needs a big win, so he's picking USC.
you're right, Martavius. You're right. Absolutely. All right, let's
If.
pick the last one.
All right, so the last game is SEC, South Carolina, and at LSU.
Two teams that were extremely hyped.
The Tigers.
Yeah, I took
Extremely
LSU.
hyped up. Two quarterbacks that were extremely hyped up, and both have underwhelmed big time.
Yeah,
The game is at LSU. It's at night. That's not intimidating to Alabama fans.
according to my LSU friend, who's like an unhinged LSU fan, like we are with Bama, he said that LSU's finally got their wide receiver rotation worked out, and that Nussmeier's finally healthy, and that the offense is supposed to be like turning a corner now. I told him he was high, but he's all over the team like we are with Bama. So if he's reading stuff, reports coming out of things like we do, he's feeling confident that they've got some rotation things ironed out, and that Nussmeier's like everything's sort of lining up. So, but whatever. But I think LSU wins this at home.
I agree. LSU.
All that to say LSU at home.
Give me LSU.
The Tigers. Go Tigers.
Go Tigers.
Jay Bake. Yes, it is October.
We can put that up.
Yeah.
We're allowed. Talking
We're
about
allowed.
Gamecocks.
So yes, we all pick LSU.
I think so. Chat.
Yeah, we did.
There's one saying LSU is getting cock blocked. Are they saying they're
LSU.
picking South Carolina? Agree with Chris, man. Bama's the only one going there and bust up the Tigers at night.
Yeah, they got a Bama problem just like Georgia does.
Ball.
All right.
That was them.
That'll do it, folks. Got a lot of content coming tomorrow, some more previews. And then, of course, after the game, we'll be live, probably just Jeff and I, because that's usually how it works out on Saturdays, to do a reaction video right after the game. If you are not subscribed, be sure to go ahead and subscribe, hit the notification bell. If you're watching after this live, feel free to leave a comment. Tell us, leave a big roll tide. Tell us where you're watching from. Anything else, guys?
No, man, we got a big road one early.
No.
Get up, kick their butt, get home.
Yep.
I like
Get
it.
on the plane, get home. Move
like
on to Tennessee. Let's make quick work of this. No fooling around. No silly penalties. No dumb stuff. Don't overlook this team. Take them as serious as you have the last two games and grind them up. They had no business staying on the field with Alabama if we are focused and take it serious. This shouldn't even be close.
Agreed.
Man, we're halfway through the season.
That's nuts. Is that not crazy?
Already.
It is.
After this weekend, we'll be exactly halfway through the season. That is crazy. Season's
Goes
flying
so
by.
fast, man.
Insane, man. But you know, I'm happy that Cotton hadn't crashed out yet.
I've done good this year.
You have.
Proud of
It's
myself.
the medication.
It's something.
The
I'm too
blue
tired
chew.
to be angry all the time. Look at my eyes. See what my
I
eyes.
crashed out a couple times Saturday when it looked like we were about to be down
It's-
14
it's the
zip.
blue chew. Tell
I was crashing a little bit.
It's okay. It happens to the best of us. We're probably gonna
Yes.
crash out a little bit this Saturday too. I'm going
Probably will a few times.
First
but
time that kid
that's what
breaks
I
off
do.
a 20-yard run, I'm gonna be pissed.
He's going to break one off probably. He's good enough.
Then he may break two off.
I think it's going to be a lot like Saturday. I think he may get his on one or two, and the guys take it personal, man. The defensive guys are taking it personal about stopping this run.
I hope you're right.
Whatever switch they flipped at halftime Saturday, they took it personal, and they were busting chops in the second half of that game.
Okay, absolutely.
Your boy 42 is living in the backfield. I think he
you,
does
man.
that again.
Keep an eye on that kid, man. Watch
What
him.
was that?
What, that loud blank? Up threw something away. I'm sorry.
No.
I didn't realize it's gonna be that loud.
What did you throw away?
A Coke can.
Oh,
Sorry.
And one of these days,
Anze.
Deontay Lawson's going to catch an interception. I
You
promise.
follow
He's getting
Alabama.
close.
He's getting close.
He's getting close. So.
Think whenever he does, what a crucial it'll be, because like every one that he drops, it's like, oh my gosh, if he would have picked that, we'd have like 1st and 10 on the 15-yard line or something.
Yeah.
Or it's
Bill,
like it'd be some big time
Bill, how
stuff.
much have you had to drink tonight?
Been by 100.
Very little.
Very little.
Very
okay.
little.
Okay.
Very little.
All right. Thanks for hanging out with us.
She said.
Tell your grandma and them
I'm
about us.
back.
We'll see you guys
I had
On
crap that-
Saturday.
Saturday after Bama's a victory. We're winning
as
Saturday.
always.
We're
Say
winning.
your prayers, read your Bibles. Horns down. Beat Auburn and LSU and Tennessee too. And somebody please go fix Bill's internet. Roll Tide, everybody.
Roll damn Ted.
And roll tide.